The F-A-18 Hornet is a legend in aviation history. From its humble beginnings as a lightweight, multi-role fighter to becoming one of the most versatile jets ever produced. The legacy Hornets, the A, through the D variants, paved the way for modern multi-role combat aircrafts. In this video, we'll break down the history, capabilities, and the evolution of the F-A-18 legacy Hornets and its incredible arsenal. We will also discuss how it may perform when it comes to War Thunder. Will this aircraft be dead on arrival, or does it have some tricks up its sleeves that will give it an edge in combat? Let's find out. To understand the F-A-18's significance, we need to go back to the 1970s. The Hornet was born out of the US Navy's Naval Fighter Attack Experimental Program, also known as VFAX. This program aimed to replace several aging aircrafts like the A-7 Corsair II and even aircrafts like the F-4 Phantom Toon, combining their capabilities into a single platform. Initially, the Hornet wasn't intended to replace the F-14 Tomcat. The Tomcat remained the Navy's primary fleet defense fighter with its long-range AIM-54 Phoenix missiles. The Hornet, however, was designed as a multi-role aircraft, able to excel in both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. What made the Hornet unique was its ability to seamlessly transition between roles mid-mission. This adaptability quickly made it a workhorse for the Navy and the Marine Corps, evolving from a secondary platform into the cornerstone of naval aviation. Let's start with the first operational Hornet, the F-18A. This variant of the Hornet was introduced in 1983. It featured advanced avionics for its time, a cutting-edge AN APG-65 radar, and twin General Electric F404 engines. These engines gave the Hornet exceptional maneuverability, making it a formidable opponent in dogfights. We have to remember that the F-18A was not designed to replace the F-14, so it's lacking in the armament department, as we'll get into now. The F-18A had a maximum payload of approximately 17,750 pounds spread across 9 weapon stations. Its armaments included air-to-air weapons such as the AIM-9L and M for short range, the AIM-7 Sparrow, and air-to-ground weapons such as the Mark 82, Mark 83, and the Mark 84 unguided bombs, AGM-65 Maverick missiles for precision strikes, and cluster munitions like the CBU-87. For its main gun, it had the 20mm M61 Vulcan cannon with 578 rounds. The F-18B was a 2-seat variant used for pilot training but retained full combat capability. While it was slightly heavier due to the second seat, its performance remained comparable to the A model. Everything between the A and the B is interchangeable. Next came the F-18C, which was introduced in the late 1980s, 1987 to be exact. This variant brought significant upgrades such as support for the AIM-120 AMRAAM missile, which gave the A Hornet a true beyond visual range BVR capability. Additionally, the C model introduced night attack capabilities with flare pods and upgraded avionics for employing precision-guided munitions. The F-18's expanded arsenal included advanced AIM-120 AMRAAMs such as AIM-120Cs, Bs, As, everything it could carry before. It also included AIM-9Ms and Xs. It also had access to GBU-12s and 16s for enhanced air-to-ground missions, AGM-88 HARM missiles for SEAD, and AGM-84 Harpoon missiles for anti-ship missions. The F-18D, on the other hand, was a 2-seat variant of the F-18C and specialized in all-weather operations used extensively by the Marine Corps. It became a critical asset for reconnaissance, forward air control, and strike missions. The D model was also equipped with targeting pods, enabling unparalleled precision in nighttime and adverse weather conditions. Over time, the F-18's Hornet's role expanded beyond its original design as a multi-role fighter. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, the US Navy began to phase out the iconic F-14 Tomcat fleet. Several factors contributed to this shift. While the F-14 was a highly capable air superiority fighter with unmatched range and unmatched radar at the time, with the F-22 being the newest jet that actually beat its radar and missile capabilities, it was also very expensive to maintain and operate. The F-18, in contrast, was easier to maintain, had lower operational costs, and offered greater mission flexibility. Although the Hornet lacked the F-14's top speed and long-range engagement capabilities, the AIM-54 Phoenix missile, it compensated with its ability to perform air-to-ground missions, close air support, and reconnaissance alongside air superiority duties. The Hornet advanced avionics and multi-role design made it a more adaptable and cost-effective solution for the Navy and the Marine Corps. The F-18 Hornet also became the foundation for the F-18E Growler and F Super Hornet, which offered increased range, payload capacity, and improved survivability. This ensured the Hornet's legacy as the backbone of naval aviation well into the 21st century. Today, the Super Hornet continues the tradition, but the Legacy Hornet set the standard for adaptability and reliability. Let's look at how the Legacy Hornets could play in War Thunder. When the Legacy Hornets arrive in War Thunder, they'll undoubtedly become some of the most versatile aircrafts in the game. Let's break down their potential performance and gameplay impact. First, their agility and high angle of attack capabilities will make them excellent in close-range dogfights. The F-18's ability to perform tight turns and sustain high Gs will allow players to outmaneuver many other aircrafts it will face in games such as the MiG-29, F-16, or even Mirage 2000s. While it may not have raw acceleration or top-end speed of adversaries, its maneuverability will give skilled pilots a distinct edge. In terms of weaponry, the Hornet's air-to-air capabilities will shine with the access to the AIM-9 L and M for close-range engagements and AIM-7 Sparrows for medium-range engagements. For the later variants, the AIM-120 AMRAAMs may be introduced or will be introduced, giving players a powerful BVR option. This combination will make the Hornet a deadly opponent in air combat in the right hands. The Hornet's air-to-ground versatility will also make it a top choice for mixed battles. Loadouts could include AGM-65 Mavericks for tanks, GBU-12 paved ways for precision strikes, and AGM-88 harms if they choose to add seed-capable missiles and the bombs. Additionally, cluster munitions and unguided bombs like the Mark 82 and 83s will offer flexibility for both soft and hard targets. However, players will need to be mindful of the Hornet's limitations. While it is highly maneuverable, it doesn't have the raw speed of jets like the MiG-31 that it could see, or the Su-30, or other aircrafts like the F-15 and F-16s. Moreover, its survivability will rely heavily on its countermeasures like chaff and flares, as well as smart situational awareness to avoid missile threats. It all comes down to tactics. In mixed battles, the Hornet's multi-role loadouts will make it a game changer for the US team. Being to seamlessly switch between air superiority and ground attack within the same missions will give players unparalleled flexibility, reflecting of the real-world adaptability that made the F-18 such an iconic aircraft. To conclude, the Legacy Hornets, the F-18A through to D, represent a significant chapter in aviation history not only in real life, but in War Thunder. They transformed from multi-role fighters into the backbone of naval aviation, showcasing unparalleled versatility and reliability. When they eventually arrive in War Thunder, they'll bring with them a wealth of options for players, from dominating the skies in dogfights to executing precise ground strikes. What are your thoughts on the Hornets? Are you excited to see them in game? Do you think this aircraft will be dead on arrival, or do you think it's going to hold a place in the meta? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on aviation and War Thunder. Until next time, take clear and clear the skies, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.